So we're going to look at one of the tough parts of um, working with Git, and that's mesh conflicts. So I'm just going to explain mesh conflicts in theory like this. So imagine you're working on a change on like the feature branch. So let me just say, let me just carry this a little bit lower. And let's say, just say you're working on a change. Should we use this arrow here? So let's say you're working on a change on this feature branch. So I'm just going to add another change here. Add a circle. This is a feature, this is a change. And right now I made a change on this feature branch. So I'm just going to call this just going to replace this line. So I'm just going to call this commit D. Now when we make a change here and we now come back to our master branch, just imagine somebody else is working on the master branch, or I'm working on the master branch without knowing, and I go back to the master branch. Let me say I checked out the master branch. I could make a change here, so I'm going to call this commit commit 5, commit number 5. Now if this change I do in this branch falls like we work on the same thing. Let's say I change the name of the website to from cupcake website to chicken website, and somebody else comes here and changes it from cupcake website to hot dog website, like from named from like, yeah, let's say we change the name from cupcake website to chicken website here, and from here we change the name from cupcake website to hot dog website here. When we want to make a mesh commit, what we have is a conflict. So we have a conflict. I'm just going to run like jaga jaga or something like that. So we also have like conflicts. What you have is a mesh conflict. So you have a mesh conflict at this point. So it won't be able to mesh this change into this, because there are lines that are conflicting with each other. I'm going to show this in practice. So we're going to look at it in our code. So if we go back to our VS Code, we're currently in master branch. So I'm going to check out to I'm going to open our terminal. I'm going to clear this. I'm going to check out to so I'm currently in master branch. I'm going to check out a new branch. And I'm going to do something in new branch. So I'm going to clear this. For always like clearing, just my habit. So I'm going to change some stuff here. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to change the background color of this to blue. So I'm going to change background color to like the primary color to blue, and the background color here to cyan. So I'm going to change this and save. So I've saved this. So I'm going to create a commit. So I'm going to say in this if we check here, we're in new branch. So say if we check here, we're in new branch. I'm going to say in this our new branch, I'm going to say git commit dash am. Am is a shortcut to add commits alongside your change. Like if you've already staged the files and everything, it's tracking it already, you can just, instead of doing git add all the time, you can just use this to do all the stuff. So I'm going to say change. I'm going to change this to change theme color to blue. I think so. So once we do that, it's tracked our change to style.css. If you come here, you can see that we've changed the theme color to blue. And we come to the site itself. If I go to the site itself, just going to return to the site itself. You can see now the theme color is blue in color. Now I'm going to go back, check out master. So I'm going to say git checkout master. I can see that in master branch is still the original color it was before. So I can now come to I can now come back to our code. So if I come to the code now, I can say I want to change this color. Maybe it was maybe I'll say I want to change this to red. I want this to be red, and I want this to be big squeak. color. So if I change this here, if we come to the website, if we click here, you can see that the color had changed. It was formerly brown here. It's this biscuit color we have here, and this thing. And I'll say, okay, well, I made a change, so I'm going to commit this first of all. So let's say git commit -m. I'm going to say change the theme color to red, around red or something like that. So so we have, if we check here, if we say git log -- pretty equals to one line, you can see that we have this change theme color to red. You can see here change theme color to red. So now we want to make a commit, we want to make a merge. So I'll say git merge, and I'm going to try and merge in our new branch. So once I do this now, we're going to discover that it's not going to merge. It seems where we have mesh conflict. It's complaining that we have mesh conflict. So it says this mesh conflict auto merging conflict in style.css, and this thing fix the conflict then before they make a commit to merge them. So I'm going to go to our code. I'm going to notice that it's going to show us where the conflicts are. So it's going to show us that it's trying to put these two codes together, but it wants us to choose one. Which one do you want? Do you want this one or do you want this one? So something about VS Code is that it has this kind of stuff that tells you if you want to accept the change, keep both changes, or compare the changes. You want to take in the incoming change, that the incoming change is the change from new branch, or the one that is already in master branch. So I'll say I'm fine with the one in master branch. I think it looks better. So I'll say, okay, I want to keep the current change. I can click on this, or you can just do it. You can just do the so this is from new branch, and these are current head. This is change from new branch. So I can just say I want the one in current branch, and I can save this. And when I save this, what I just need to do is add it. So I'll say I'm going to say git add. I'm going to add this the stuff I just did now. I'm going to say git add style CSS. So I'm just going to add that in. And after I do this, I'm going to say git commit -m. I'm going to say fix the conflicts. So I just fix the conflicts, and that's just it. So if we check it out, we check out git log. You can see that we merged in this to this back. So we change the theme color to red, change the theme color to blue. But now when we fix the conflict, you can see that the color is red here, and we just maintain the old one that we had before. We maintain the one in master branch. So that's it about working with handling mesh conflicts. We'll see in the next one where we work on deleting branches.